today we really want to focus on some high-level topics, which are what's the core drivers to sales and to ACoS? Because those are two of the key metrics that we have for advertising, and from the sales standpoint, definitely a key metric that you have for your campaign overall. So one key piece that I wanted to jump into from the start is just breaking down the three key pieces that factor into sales. And then once we get those all defined, then I can kick it over to Matt to talk through what if we're having certain issues in them? What do we do to help improve them? So if you break it down to the core, for either overall sales for your account or for your advertising sales, it really falls to three factors: traffic, conversion rate, and average order value. So if you look at those three factors, say for instance you're seeing a major increase in sales or you're seeing a major decrease in sales, you can always tie it back to one of these three factors. And so whenever we're troubleshooting instances for our clients or looking at what's really worked well for our clients, we always try to break it down to one of these three factors because each of them leads us to different outcomes on what we need to do to either correct the situation or to build upon it. So first we'll just hit on traffic. So if we look at traffic from just an overall sales perspective, that would be total sessions that go to your product listing pages. So from that, it's the number of people who have viewed your product listing. So they've clicked on it within search results or ads or any other means, way, shape, or form. They're going to your product listing pages. And so that's your core measurement of traffic. Conversion rate would be your session percentage. And from that, it's how many people have purchased, or the percentage of people who have purchased after viewing your product listing. And so say you have a 10% conversion rate. When people view your product listing, that means that 1 out of 10 go in to purchase it. So we can look at it and see, all right, do we have an increase in traffic or have we seen a change in conversion rate? The other piece is the average order value. So if you have a product where people are likely to buy larger quantities of your product, or if you have products that have a much different sales price between them. So if I have a very expensive product and a very cheap product, if I'm driving a lot more sales to the expensive product or the upsell, say I have a variation where I have a single product and then I have a 12-pack. If I go to the 12-pack, my average order value goes up, which also increases sales. So from the overall standpoint, say I have a sales increase, I can look and see, did my sessions go up? Did my conversion rate increase? Or did my average order value increase? From the same standpoint, we can look at the advertising side. So from traffic on the advertising side, it really ties into our impressions and our clicks. So clicks is really equivalent to like sessions on the advertising side. So when they click, that means that they're brought to your product listing page. So impressions mean that somebody was shown your ad and it popped up either on their browser or on their phone as they're going through the Amazon site. So one piece to note is as we look at clicks over impressions, we get our click-through rate. And so what that is if the ad pops up on the desktop site or the mobile site, what is the percentage of people that actually click the ad? So overall, if we have a traffic issue, we can look into, all right, do we have an impression issue? Or do we have a click issue? If we have a click issue, maybe we have a click-through rate issue. And so these are all pieces that Matt will dig into in a bit on really what to look for there. But overall traffic, just think of clicks being equivalent to sessions and then impressions feeding into that. And then when you have impressions, you have your click-through rate, which leads to clicks, which means people are on your product listing. In the same aspect, we can look at conversion rate. So now once somebody clicks on your ads, how likely are they to convert into buying? The pure measurement of conversion rate is orders divided by clicks. So if I have 100 clicks and 10 people order, now I have a 10% conversion rate for my advertising. So this is a good measure of our purchase intent. So if somebody clicks on the ad, how likely are they to purchase? There's a ton of factors that fall into conversion rate, whether it's keyword relevancy, product targeting relevancy, or just in general, how well your products do, how well they're positioned, reviews. There's so many different factors that dig into this, and Matt can really go into this in more detail too. But conversion rate has a huge impact on your overall ad results. And then finally, average order value again. So this really ties into, once they click on your ads, what is the average value of the order that they place? And so if for whatever reason your ads are leading to a higher AOV, average order value, you're going to see a better ACoS and better return on your overall ads, and definitely more sales. So that's the breakdown. So everything can be tied back to either a traffic issue, a conversion rate issue, or an AOV issue.